has been invited to be on Trump's Gaza boards. Trump to unveil Board of Peace at Davos after Greenland backtrack. Russia captures 2 villages in eastern Ukraine. U.S. government enters partial shutdown. Israel accepts death toll of over 70,000 Palestinians after years of denial. The administration of Donald Trump has begun reaching out to figures around the world to take part in a newly proposed Board of Peace, an initiative intended to oversee governance and reconstruction in post-war Gaza. According to the White House, the plan includes 3 separate bodies: a main Board of Peace chaired by President Trump, a Palestinian technocratic committee to manage day-to-day governance in Gaza, a second executive advisory board with a more consultative role. Board of Peace. The White House says this body will focus on governance, capacity building, regional relations, reconstruction, investment, and large-scale funding. Donald Trump is set to unveil his new Board of Peace at the World Economic Forum in Davos on Thursday, as he seeks to reinforce his image as a global peacemaker. The announcement comes a day after Trump eased tensions with Europe by dropping proposed tariffs and ruling out the use of force to take Greenland, partially diffusing a diplomatic crisis. On his second day at the Swiss resort, Trump will host a signing ceremony for the Board of Peace's charter and is also expected to meet Volodymyr Zelensky. Trump described the initiative as the greatest board ever formed. The body is designed to help resolve international conflicts and carries a reported price tag of $1 billion for permanent membership. He has invited several world leaders to join, including Vladimir Putin, Benjamin Netanyahu, and Viktor Orban. Trump also met Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who has agreed to take part. Russia says its forces have taken control of the village of Toretsk in eastern Ukraine and Petrovka, according to a statement released Saturday by the Russian Defense Ministry. The ministry said Russian troops also carried out strikes on Ukrainian transport infrastructure, ammunition depots, and temporary positions used by Ukrainian forces and foreign fighters across 138 locations. Russian air defenses reportedly intercepted 4 guided aerial bombs, 1 U.S.-supplied rocket system missile, and 47 fixed-wing drones over the past 24 hours. Ukraine has not yet commented on the claims. U.S. federal departments entered a partial shutdown on Saturday after Congress failed to approve a full 2026 budget because lawmakers could not agree on new funding for the Department of Homeland Security, DHS. The impasse was triggered in part by Democrat senators insisting that DHS funding be tied to new rules on immigration enforcement following multiple controversial shootings by federal agents during immigration operations in Minneapolis. In January, federal immigration agents fatally shot Alex Jeffrey Preddy, a 37-year-old U.S. citizen, during a Minneapolis immigration enforcement operation, an incident that sparked protests and intensified the political fight over immigration policy. Israel has, for the first time, acknowledged the Gaza death toll reported by the Palestinian Ministry of Health, which puts the number of people killed since October 7, 2023, at more than 70,000. According to the figures cited by Al Jazeera, thousands more are still missing under the rubble, and at least 440 people are reported to have died from starvation after restrictions on aid deliveries. Throughout the war, Israel had repeatedly disputed Palestinian casualty numbers, accusing Gaza authorities of exaggeration. However, independent investigations and eyewitness accounts have consistently shown that most of those killed were civilians, including women and children.